drivers beware. It is deer mating season. 3 people have died from deer-related crashes this year alone, according to AAA.
And News 4's Derek Ward has the latest on what you can do to stay safe during this time of year.
He joins us now live from Springfield, Virginia. Derek?
Good evening. Of course, this is a story about deer, so of course we'd be here in the lot of a car repair facility. The folks at Lindsay Collision Repair have been kind enough to let us use this facility, but take a look at this Miata right here. You can see what they've had to replace because this car struck a deer, and there's actually still perceptible dent there in the hood. Now, luckily, didn't go into the windshield. The driver wasn't hurting this, but this all too well illustrates the dangers and the cautions you have to take.
I was a little crunched up in the front here. Those deer can do some serious damage. So it wasn't pretty, but that's our goal, is to make it pretty at the end.
Indeed, most of the deer strikes here are in the latter stages of repair. Most ended poorly for the deer, and they could be costly for the car owners.
They could be very minor in the hundreds and can go up to the $1,000 range. Deer, you can't underestimate them because they can do some serious damage.
Deer have of late become a more common sight in wooded areas, in the suburbs, and in the city, and on the roadways.
So why did the deer cross the road? Why are we seeing so many of them this time of year? It's rutting season, mating time, and they've got one thing on their mind: not traffic.
News 4's own transportation reporter Adam Tuss knows the dangers of deer as well. This is his new Jeep.
And I'm getting off the exit ramp. It's dark, and out of nowhere, the deer just jumps up from the bottom and runs across the road.
He followed the advice of the experts. Not able to stop, he let off the brakes and had to hit the deer.
Probably 45 miles an hour. Sent the deer flying.
The deer didn't make it, but the motorists involved in these deer strikes were lucky. According to AAA Mid-Atlantic, 3 people have died this year in deer-related accidents, one involving a deer and a motor scooter. Experts advise being extra cautious around dawn and dusk, especially in the fall and especially in rural areas, but it's not just an issue one drives through the country.
Indeed, it's not. You know, Adam pretty much did the right thing there. When you realize that you can't stop, let off the brake and sort of coast in. Try to avoid swerving because you could hit a tree or another vehicle. We have some more tips on what you need to do if you encounter a deer or any kind of wildlife like that on the roadway. Right now, we're live in Springfield. Derek Ward, News 4.
Thank you, Derek.